What's up, kitten cats? So today is May 31st. I can't believe May is pretty much done outside of the rest of today. That's insane to me. Where's my life going? I don't know. But so today's rest day from the gym for me. I have training with this little girl. I have to take her to one of her training classes today. She's doing so well. She's so smart and I'm so proud. So proud of you. You're great. Training class with her, gonna go get nails done with Chanel. And then I have some clients to work on and lots of fun stuff. This is like one of the days I wouldn't typically film because like I don't feel like there's anything exciting going on, but you guys seem to like whenever I do less vlog style vlogs, you're like, I miss your vlogs. And so I'm like, okay, my life's not that exciting, but here we are. So yeah, here we are today. Welcome. I also just wanted to say thank you to everyone that left positive, encouraging comments regarding the move. Settling in really well. Luna's doing really well here. I was definitely worried that she would feel like out of sorts and not good in a new place, but she's doing great. And things are going really well, just getting settled in like piece by piece. Let's see. Oh, another thing that I wanted to talk about / I need to clarify because I guess I didn't do a good enough job of it in the last video because there were some like things that weren't clear, and I just wanted to tell you guys, like, Emily, the girl that I used to live with, she's not a bad person because I had to leave. That's not, she is a good person. And there were, you know, there were some comments where people were like, I think you worded things really well and you didn't make her look bad at all, but then there were some people that were like, you should watch how you word things because you made her look really bad. And so regardless of how you interpreted it, like, I need to apologize to y'all and to her because there were people that, you know, took it as her being a bad person, which is not the case at all. You know, it's her house, it's her family's house. I was renting from them. Like, rentals aren't forever, and Emily is a good person and she's my friend, and I don't want anyone to send any unnecessary hate her way just because I had to move out. Like, you guys only get my side of the story because it's my YouTube channel. And I tried to word things as best as I could, you know, because this is a weird thing to explain. Okay, so with social media, like when people put, like when I put myself out there on social media, part of the reason that people follow along with me is because I share things about my personal life. You know, I think people like social media because it feels more tangible and it connects us to each other's human experiences. And so part of why people follow along is because they care about, you know, your personal life. And there are a lot of people that, you know, when something good happens, they're really apt to share it with their audience. And when something not so good happens, it's like, oh, it's my personal life, I don't have to share this information with people. And that's totally fine. Like, for instance, last year when I was going through a breakup, like, I didn't talk much about it and I didn't say anything about it until well after the fact. And I appreciate respect that you guys give when, you know, you give me my personal space, because I or any other social media influencer isn't required to share their personal life with people, but we choose to. So I knew going into this move that I would get questions about, you know, why I was moving out, just that, like, why are you leaving? Like, it was a great place there. And so I tried to be 2 steps ahead of those questions without giving away Emily's personal information that I was asked not to give away. So that's why there was like a cryptic answer. And it's nothing that she did wrong. It's just she has a situation where she needs and wants her family's home, and that's totally okay. But it's also not my place to share that specific reason with you guys. So it's what I'm saying here, I guess, is it's an awkward balance to try to strike with, you know, keeping you guys informed with what's going on in my life without overstepping boundaries. So I could have worded things better, I suppose, and I'm sorry that I didn't, and I'm sorry if there's anything that I said that made people think that Emily's not a good person, because she totally is. And it's no hard feelings. Like, I moved out of my parents' house, but that doesn't mean I don't love them anymore. It's a similar thing. Like, I don't live with her anymore, but that doesn't mean I don't care about her. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of clear that up in a nice 5-minute intro clip. So welcome to the video. Hi. And instructions for dancing, but I love it when you read to me. Did you do an awesome job at class today? And then look, the girls from the leasing office, oh, this is not in focus, the girls from the leasing office brought these to us because they got to meet her yesterday and they wanted to bring her some treats. You want some treats? Let's get you some treats. So we have peanut butter trainers and golden vanilla creams. How does that sound, Bear? Come here. Can you lay down? That's a good girl. Good job. You are brilliant. You know, you guys, sometimes people will say, you've changed. And I guess they would be right, because I bought a colored Keurig instead of a gray or a white or a black one. I ordered a Keurig on Amazon for super cheap because I make like my pot coffee in the morning. Pot of coffee, not like pot coffee. But I make a pot of coffee in the morning, and then sometimes I like to drink decaf later in the day, but I don't want to brew like a whole pot. I just want a cup. So I was like, yo. I'm gonna get it. And then I got some little decaf pods. So yeah, one more thing to add to the hominess. Yeesh. Yes. Uh-oh. Oh my God. Come here, Bear. It's okay.
Oh, she's embarrassed. I really hope you caught that.
I think I did.
Okay, you embarrassed me.
You embarrassed yourself. Oh,
That is so funny.
you hear your treat?
Oh my gosh.
You just slip and slide all over the place, don't you, Waggy? Good girl. You're so cute.
Oh my gosh, I would.
And also stops it from smelling so much like going out home.
Ta-da!
That's like my pop of color onto my my mixer.
Yeah.
That's just on.
Guys, I want you to pay special attention to this Keurig, this color of this Keurig, because this is probably the only actual color you will see in this whole house. So, I know this is like a vlog, day in the life type video, but I want you guys to have like something actually valuable to take away from this besides seeing my adorable dog. So, just like a quick little thing, I was inspired by this from a tweet that I saw today from my friend John, and then the fact that I'm working on client updates today, and the fact that I sent my update to Nick today. So I did my video on how to pick a good coach, but I think, hold on, my microwave is about to go off. But I think it's also really important for us to know how to be good clients. So there are a couple things that clients need to keep in mind when you're sending an update to a coach. One thing, first and foremost, be really just in tune with your body, know your biofeedback, and relay that to your coach, because your coach, sure, pictures, weight, measurements can tell you something, but there's a lot more to the picture when it comes to each individual client beyond those things. So, for example, they need to know if your sleep has been off, if it's been disturbed. They need to know if you're on your cycle. They need, like, your period. They need to know if you've had any foods that you don't normally eat that could be causing digestive issues. They need to know if there's, like, external stressors in your life that could be impacting your progress, because stress doesn't impact your physique progress. You need to be, I would say, this is a thing, when it comes to taking your progress photos, make them consistent from week to week in terms of your backdrop, your setting, what you're wearing. For competition clients, it's typically you just wear your competition bikini, but if you're a lifestyle client, try and stick to the same, whether it be swimsuit or sports bra and bikini bottoms that you wear every week, or something that's cut similarly so that the pictures look the same. My face is not in focus right now. There we go. And then make sure when you're taking your quantitative data, like your weight, your measurements, those things, that those are in the same conditions every week. So I have my clients do this, and this is what I do. It's fasted in the morning after you've used the restroom. Like, that's when, you know, I would take weight, take measurements, things like that, because that gives you the most consistent reading. It's not to be annoying, it's to get the most consistent data each and every time, because your body's in the same conditions each and every time. Do you have any other things that you ask your Do you have any other tips for how clients can be good clients? Also, be timely with your updates.
Yes.
And don't send like 1,000 emails before they respond. Oh my God, she's literally chasing her own tail. Yeah, I caught you. Okay.
Yeah, try to keep it all in one email. When you have lots of clients checking in all at once, or maybe over the course of a 2-day time frame or whatnot, it can get kind of cluttered. And sometimes, like if there's one question in one email and another question in another email, like it's hard as a coach who's got multiple emails, multiple clients coming in, that, you know, one question that could be very important to you in your progress goes unanswered, and it's not like us and our fault being overlooking it. It's just it gets lost in some of the clutter. So yeah, one email is always really good and consistent. Feedback, like you said, just to reiterate that, like the scale could be changing in the right direction, training could be going the right direction, but digestion could be off, sleeping could be off, and that could be an indicator of just like a small little change we can implement that's going to make everything feel better for you as the athlete and the client. So another thing that Matt got onto me about this week, my coach, is sometimes we have a coach to protect us from ourselves. And I had been doing a little too much conditioning work being in prep.
You and your sled pushes?
Yes, me and my sled pushes. And even though I felt really good at the time to do them and to help out a friend and train with a friend and, you know, pump up a friend, but I really shouldn't be doing them. Based on, you know, my intake right now being in prep, based on other feedback that I was giving him, it was a sign of overtraining, and he had to call me out on that. And if he hadn't called me out on that, which he saw it on my Instagram story, so a coach that also sees those things is also good to have, but he called me out. So, you know, sometimes you hire a coach just to protect you from yourself.
So yeah, it's not just a one-way street. It's not just the coach's job to get you where you want to be. That is essentially their job, but you play a role in it still. So those are some of our tips for how to be a good client. If you have any more tips on how to be a good client, leave them in the comments below. And there will only be a few more clips left in this vlog because I only have a couple more things left to do today. But yeah. Alright guys, so it is, what time is it? It's 9:40. I'm gonna wrap up the video here. I'm just sitting here at my computer with my blanket, finishing up client emails. I have 2 more emails to get out tonight. I got my nails done. I think they look pretty nice. And I'm drinking coffee. I'm drinking some decaf that I made with the new Keurig. And got a cutting board from Target in the mail. That was great. So I'm just finishing up some client emails. And that's gonna be it for today. That's all that's going on. Can you tell I'm tired? I know people are asking for an apartment tour, but that won't be happening. I just prefer, for just safety and privacy reasons, to keep my home like more private. Obviously you guys see bits here and there because I film in here, but I don't want to do a full tour. That's just not, like, I didn't do a full tour of the house that I lived in before. Like, I just like to keep things more private. And that's just me. There's other YouTubers that aren't that way, but I personally, 1, like I said, am more private, and 2, it's not safe to do that. Like, it's not wise to show people, like, here are all the entries and exits and windows into my home. That's just not smart. I feel like my mom's saying this, but like, practice good internet safety. Never show people how to take advantage of you. And with internet safety, whether it's you or, you know, somebody else, like, always be respectful of people's privacy. Never give away information about where people live, where they work, blah, 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 blah. Like, private information, or like their phone number. Like, never give that information away to people on the internet, because you never know who's gonna see that. That's just my personal take on it. I feel like such a mom saying that, but it's true. Like, bad things can happen from the internet. The internet is great, and I love social media, but there's like some really bad and scary things that can happen too, and I've had some creepy things happen, so I'm trying to avoid that at all costs. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for the video today. I hope you guys got some nuggets of good things from it, and yeah, let me know what you thought in the comments down below. I love y'all so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.